All right. All right. What's up, man? We here, man. It's 11 o'clock this evening. You're tuned into the Black Ball Sports Podcast. I'm one half of the Black Ball Sports Podcast, where we go live, the actual podcast with me and my brother Sam, man. Mondays and Fridays. So we're coming up on our Friday show. Actually, about a day. It's almost Thursday. So I got a couple updates I want to talk about. Today about the Eagles, and we'll have some Commanders updates as well. They're dealing with a lot of injuries. The Eagles are dealing with a lot of, injuries today as well. So I'm going to get to the first one, which is Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith was put on the IR today, along with Jacorian Bennett. The IR means you miss a minimum of 4 games, and they should be back to play for the Philadelphia Eagles on or about the bye week. So we're stay tuned. We're locked in, for sure for their return. Also, yesterday's news: C.J. Gardner Johnson, as I call him, the cancer, Chauncey Gardner Johnson, was abruptly released by the Carolina Panthers, and at the Carolina Panthers. Why am I thinking about the Carolina Panthers? Houston Texans. He was released by the Houston Texans. It's late, but let me get myself together, right? And a lot of people immediately after his release, first of all, you want to know why he got released. There was speculation that he was going back and forth with either the quarterback, or he didn't like the way he was being used as far as he wanted to blitz more or whatever. And according to D'Amico, because I read the little section from D'Amico as well, it was too many big shot plays that happened as a result of Chauncey not locking in or not being where he's supposed to be, and they want to move in a different direction. It's a very important year for them this year, and they feel like that they need to make something happen, this year. So I can't blame them for moving on. And this just shows you, in my opinion, with Chauncey Gardner Johnson, that you've been at that team for 4 or 5 months now. After the first 3 games, they let you go. New Orleans got rid of you. Philly got rid of you once, brought you back. Right? Maybe thought you matured and got older. Detroit moved on from you, even though you were injured most of that season. Then you come back to Philadelphia, win a Super Bowl, cause issues with Slay and the shorty that Kelsey goes out with. I forget her name, the white girl. And then Eagles say, "All right, we get you." They trade you for a fucking bus first round guard, put you in a position to compete possibly for a Super Bowl. Because I mean, we all thought that Houston was a Super Bowl contender, right, or at least a playoff contender, and you fucked that up. You're a cancer, and no, the Eagles should not touch you with a 10-foot pole. We got Andrew Makuba. We got Sidney Brown. We're going to ride with them. That ship has sailed. People could say all the shit they want about it. It just so happened he was on the team when we went to the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl. Now, he contributed. He did a lot for us. He also, as D'Amico will tell you, got burned a lot of times, especially in the red zone. So you got to kind of, the scales of my yacht, you got to weigh like, okay, the player. We moved on, bro. We got a new C.J. Gardner Johnson that's going to be better and keep his fucking mouth shut. Now, I don't care. I'm a type of guy. I don't care if you're boisterous and you don't hurt the team and don't be beefing with the team. I don't care what you're saying on social media. Don't hurt the team. Don't beef with the team. He did both. One by getting ejected in the Washington game and going at Slay because he didn't mention your name. But that's neither here nor there. Only how I say bring him in if we get like 2 injuries at safety and it's obvious that we got to bring a safety in. Like if Makuba, God forbid, got hurt, or Blankenship, or 2 of those got hurt, or Sidney Brown and Makuba gets hurt, I think they go to Mike Epps before they bring CJ in. But again, Nolan, he's going on IR, right? Jacorian Bennett, who ain't really did shit. He's a little sticky in coverage, but at the end of the day, he get burnt and chopped up just like everybody else do. Only thing about him getting burnt, he might hold on your ass and get a fucking penalty and add on to the 20-yard gain you'll get on him. So I still, Dory's there. I think it's an Achilles heel. And, let's see what Ringo can do. I was high on him, but he flopped. He got burnt. But we really haven't seen a lot of him because he couldn't win in practice. So that's another story that will be, monitoring. Now, one thing I will say is the Eagles got to get better. They got to do better as far, because you don't want to. I love the way we're winning, right? I love the fact that we are winning. But now you got to starting this week. We need to be assertive and be dominant. And if we got a better roster and superior coaching, we need to fucking damn show it. I don't want to be in those shoes. And then these are tough teams, bro. Like, think about it. All the 3 teams we play know us well and have revenge on our mind, and we still find a way to beat them. So we got to go out there, in my opinion. The schedule don't get no easier. Like, you got Bucks, then you got Denver, and after that, it lightens up a little bit. But it's not an easy schedule, man. It's really not. It's really, even though we are the juggernaut. We're getting through the juggernaut portion. As they said, oh, y'all could be 1-3 or 2-2. We kicking fucking ass. We got the Buccaneers and we got the Broncos. I think we're gonna beat the Broncos and the Bucks. We're gonna beat the Giants. I think we could beat the Vikings. We could beat the Giants, the Packers. I think we lose probably the Detroit or the Packer game, probably the Detroit game, because it's early on. We gotta lose at some point. And then we got the Cowboys. We're gonna bust their ass. We're gonna bust the Bears' ass. The Chargers is gonna be the game we might lose. I don't mind. I mean, I don't say I want to lose, but okay, it's an AFC opponent. Fuck you. We're gonna beat the Raiders, the Commanders. We're gonna split with them, and the Bills. So yeah, I can see about me 4 losses on the schedule. So that is what it is, man. I want to move on to this clown first, man. This guy here, man, because I'm not gonna be here long, but I gotta talk about this, bro. I gotta talk about this guy, Drew Brees, right? Who comes out and says that the Eagles' offense is boring. Like, what are we talking about, bro? You're boring. You're boring, bro. You're boring. So let me get to this real quick. Let me get to this. Let's play here. Let's see. Let's play. Here we go.
Championship last year. Here's Drew Brees from First Take yesterday, 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN.
I respect Philly. They are winning games. They're finding a way to win games. I can't stand to watch that offense. It's the most boring offense. It is. I'm sorry.
I'm a little confused. What's boring about the Eagles' offense? They're great at running. We learned yet again they're actually great when they need to pass. They have a big, strong offensive line. They win games. They've won, 17 in a row where Jalen Hurts has started and finished. He can run. He can pass. He can lead. I'm confused.
Is it anti-tush push again?
Is that what you think this is?
Well, I'm sure that factors into it. And isn't that what one of the criticisms is of the tush push? Is it's not an entertaining play. It's not aesthetically pretty. It's not good for the game because it's not an electric play. One of the criticisms of it. But maybe that factors into Drew Brees' overall assessment of what he sees.
Here's what I don't understand. He calls the offense boring. Since Jalen Hurts took over as a full-time starter in 2021, they have the second most touchdowns and the third most big plays. That's plays of 20 yards or more.
Third most
big plays.
Talk to him.
Second most touchdowns.
Talk to him, Christopher.
Seems pretty electric to me.
Yeah, I would say so. And oh, by the way, they're good at the winning thing. Second highest winning percentage behind only the Kansas City Chiefs.
Talk to him.
Yeah, that's boring.
And by the way,
I'm sorry. Is that boring?
Well, here's what I would just tell you.
We score a lot of points. We win a lot of games. And we have a lot of explosive plays.
And by the way, the Chiefs don't. They have the second fewest explosive plays.
I'm going to stop it there because let's talk about this. Was it boring when we dropped 55 on Washington's head? Was it boring when we fucked Kansas City up and dropped 40 on them? It was like 34-0 and damn near going into the fourth quarter. Was that boring? Was that boring that we scored the most points in playoff history? Is that boring that we pretty much led the NFL? And this dude is a fucking clown. That's why I put a clown nose on him. Drew Brees. You're a clown. What's boring about it? You were fucking born with your stale ass bullshit you did in New Orleans. Y'all got lucky The NFL gave y'all because of the Katrina shit. The teams had to lay down. That was rigged. Y'all got lucky. Y'all said y'all ain't done shit since then, right? It always be these bum ass quarterbacks that want to be criticizing Jalen Hurts. Always. Now, again, y'all got the Super Bowl, whatever the case may be. I thought that shit was rigged for real. They felt sorry for y'all because of Katrina. They had to turn the city around, bring some revenue in. Even though the last time I've been to New Orleans, it's been like maybe 6 or 7 years, I saw abandoned high rises. I don't know if it's the same way. I tell people all the time, no shade. I love New Orleans. I had the best time in my life in New Orleans, and it's one of my top cities to visit. Probably top 3, New Orleans. I tell people the culture, the people, the food. It's just amazing, man. It's amazing. You can feel it, you can smell it, you can taste it. Great city. But you's a bitch, Drew. You's a straight up bitch for that. What's boring about it? What I mean, all right, we're gonna leave it there, bro. Straight like that. But you're not on the same type of time this next guy is, though. Nick Wright, right? Nick Wright, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wouldn't mind if somebody opened up a beer bottle off the boy Chip Tooth. You feel me? You remember everybody said that? Jay said that about Nas. Tie him up to the Coliseum roof and watch the boys open up a beer bottle off the boy Chip Tooth. Something like that, he said. Y'all remember that back in the day? Nick Wright's, I don't know if whatever network he's with, are they paying him to be some pseudo fake fraud ass Howard Stern antagonist type dude, right? Are they paying this man to fit that role? Yeah, open up his mouth, and he needs something in that, right? Because he keep Jalen Hurts' dick in his mouth. That's why it's open on this picture. Nick Wright gets bottled, right? Every time he opens his hillbilly ass mouth, he has something negative to say about Jalen Hurts. Now Jalen Hurts is supposedly, they don't trust him, and when his back is against the wall, they make him do. Are you fucking serious, you clown? No, that Drew Brees is a clown. I don't know what to call you. That's the clown one. You's a swallower, bro. You's a Jalen Hurts swallower, cock swallower. I don't know. I really hope that you're getting paid. And guys like this, and guys like Chase Daniels, when they come to Philly, I'm not advocating that anybody hurt them physically, but somebody open up their Heineken on these motherfuckers' head. Open up a Corona, a Miller Lite, whatever y'all drink. Use his teeth, crack it open, or something. Do something to show your appreciation for these dudes' hatred of a man, a quarterback, a team that's like 19-0, bro, in their last 19 games. Won the Super Bowl MVP. The almighty Rams. Everybody was cocksucking the Rams last week. Oh, the Rams. You gotta watch. This is a big test for they said that shit every week last week, and we knocked down every big test. First it was Washington, knocked them out the box. Then it was this team. Then it was that team. Then it was Baltimore. Then it was the Steelers. Then it was Cincinnati and all these different teams. We kept doing them, knocking all of them out cold. And they're doing the same thing this year. Oh, this is a big test. The Rams, they're closest to the Eagles. They spent the year offseason retooling. Okay. Spot them pussies 19. Drop another 27 unanswered on them. What's good? So he coming out saying Jalen Hurts, the only reason they passed is because his back, they made it. He still did it. That shows you, like, all right, this man is elite, because when his back is against the wall, he showed you that he can make it happen. Because if he wasn't as elite as possible, he would have made a mistake, because remember, he can't read defenses, right? He's a glorified running back. He holds on to the football too long. So none of this shit should be possible. He can't find an open man, and AJ, he's being carried and all of this and carried. But at the end of the day, he had to throw that fucking football. He had to make them reads. He had to make them adjustments. He had to stand in the pocket and deliver something you said he couldn't do, Nick. So to the people of Philadelphia, when he comes through, all the South Jersey, the Delco people that be in the stadium, y'all know what time it is if you see this dude come through, man. Santa Claus him. Give this pussy a wedgie, man. Give him a wedgie. You feel me? Because that's the type of hate and vitriol that you bring on some WIP shit. Like, I get it. You can give your commentary. That's one thing. Don't start disrespecting him, man. I find this is borderline, not even borderline, disrespectful to keep disrespecting a fucking champion, a winner. The NFL can't figure out a way to stop this offense. And all you keep doing is moving a goalpost every week, moving a goalpost every week, moving a go. If I was a player, bro, I'm telling you, yo, it would be hard for me not to go in one of these dudes' mouth. And you ain't even gotta do it, Jalen. You got somebody Philly jersey. Throw him a couple dollars, bro. You already know what it is, bro. You feel me? We'll throw him in the trash can, allegedly. You know what I mean? We'll make sure, you know, he leave with a little bit of blood in his mouth. We ain't trying to hurt the man. But nah, like at the end of the day, come on, Nick. Like, give the man his props. But again, one thing I know and I understand is the fact that this is a business. So the Philadelphia fan base is one of the most triggered fan bases. And if something is said and the passion, what they do is they use the passion of the Philadelphia fan base against us, and they make an outlandish take, and they know that we're going to flip and light up Twitter and click it just to say some negative shit. At the end of the day, all attention is good attention. It's currency. It's attention. Whether you cut, well, I'm making a video about him, it's good for him. If you're commenting about it, it's good for him. It keeps his ratings up. It gets people talking, even though he's a fucking duck. He's a clown. Whatever the slang is, where you from, he's all of that. It doesn't matter because it brings in the money. But just know that the people of Philadelphia, South Jersey, Delco, and the surrounding areas, Chester, whoever, we don't fuck with you, dog. We don't fuck with you. And we got this Washington shit. I gotta put myself on this side, man. This Washington shit gotta go, bro. Nah. But we're gonna talk about Washington. They got a shitload of injuries, man. Terry McLaurin, they lost their safety. The Terry McLaurins look like it could be three months. Anywhere from a month to 3 months. Who knows? Jaden Daniels, who's nursing his way back. You know, dang, bro. They you know, they lost a few. Eckler for the year. Dietrich Wise, I think they lost for the year. It's a few people that's the Commanders' injury report is looking like a fucking do not call list, bro. You feel me? Or block Instagram block list when you really delve into it. You know, and look at it. So I'm trying to pull it up real quick. So they got John Bates, groin, Terry McLaurin. This is the people who did not practice quad, Noah Brown, knee, Percy Butler. I don't know who the hell that he is. This guy, Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt, knee, Zach Ertz is rest. Von Miller, Deron Payne, Larry Tunzel, all rest. So I mean, top players, Bates, who was a blocking tight end for them. McLaurin, obviously, they just paid him like $30 million a year or more. Noah Brown, who's a tall guy, a big target they love. I don't know who Percy is. Sound like a scrub. And this guy, Ja'Cory Krosky, Merritt, who's supposed to be one of their, change of pace backs. You know, this is four people on your offense that are all injured, and you don't know how long they're going to be out. And the main one, I think, will be Terry McLaurin because that one there. You got Trey Amos and Jaden Daniels who are limited participants working their way back. They'll probably play this week. But you got, Terry is going to be, because if you just gotta neutralize Debo, that's San Francisco again with a slightly mobile quarterback. That's San Francisco again. So we'll see what happens. I will get an update Friday from Sam Ant because I'm hopefully by the time we record, we'll have more on the injury report with the Commanders. But also I want to talk about this game, Detroit and the Lions, and I'm gonna get out of here. Detroit and the Ravens. Yo, don't put people in the same category as Jalen Hurts. Don't put Lamar in the same category because he's not clutch like Jalen Hurts is. Right? Jalen Hurts is clutch, bro. Jalen Hurts is that guy because I'm looking at Lamar in situations where it's like, yo, get out of there. Get out of there. or throw it. And he's like, he makes the decision like a second. Somebody that comes in and they hit his foot, they knock him down, or they knock the football down. Jalen Hurts is a quicker and better decision maker. And it's like once he makes his decision, he's going to get it, whether it's to throw it or pass it or run it. I'm saying Lamar, he had a chance to come back in that game, and somebody wasn't open, and he just got tackled at the last minute with all that speed he got. In my opinion, Lamar is trying to stay in the pocket too long. Get the fuck out of there. And I think that's something that separates him and Jalen Hurts, is that the feel for the game. Jalen Hurts has the feel for the game, that clutch Michael Jordan gene, that no matter what, give me the rock. I'm going to make the right play. I'm going to make the right shot. I'm going to make the steal. I'm going to make the block. I'm going to make the assist. Everybody doesn't have that. Jalen Hurts has that. Patrick Mahomes has that. I don't know about the other guys. You could say Josh Allen. We'll see. It might be Josh Allen's year this year. In my opinion, I got Buffalo from the AFC going to the Super Bowl. But we shall see. So don't, Jalen Hurts, like I said, it's Patrick Mahomes. Then it's Jalen Hurts. And then after that, to me, it's Josh Allen. Then it's Lamar. Then it's Burrow. Then we can probably go like Stafford. We can go Herbert. We can go Goff. And we can throw a couple other guys in there. But again, it's Patrick Mahomes. It's Jalen Hurts, number 2. Then it's Josh Allen. Then it's Lamar. And then it's Burrow. That's my top 5. A.J. Brown, I think, showed you why he is top 3. You got to put the ball up to the man. The Eagles, you got to get this man from 6 to 10 targets a game, bro. You have to get him open. You have to utilize Devontae. You have to make people respect the passing game that'll open up the running game. And I heard AJ, he broke it down. He let the cat out the bag today, where he kind of said that, look, all right, it's taking us too long to adjust and really go to our guns, because we keep trying to run Saquon, hoping that we break a run so we don't have to risk an interception or risk the bad play. Nah, let's start dictating to the defense. It's fine to take. The more to take what they give you is more of a quarterback mentality for me. I'm scheming my offense up to be able to beat your defense. I don't give a fuck what you do. Whatever you do, I'm going to counter you and do it better. You want to blitz me, I'm going to burn you on a blitz. You want to drop a safety, and I'm burning you over top. You want to play double high safety, I'm going to run right off a tackle. Or I'm going to do an RPO. Like you have to find ways to adjust. And I think that just comes with Kevin Patullo being a new coordinator. I keep telling people, when you're calling these plays, it's a feel. It's a repetition thing. You have to do it numerous times and know, all right, in this situation, I do this. In this situation, okay, I did this before, it didn't work. In this situation, all right, we're going to do this. Oh, you know what? Shit, I got the perfect thing. This is what they doing. I got this for them. So it takes these experiences to learn, and I could say that even, again, I showed you guys, even from a smaller, perspective, when I was doing plays, calling a few plays, last year, it looks easy and you think that you can dial up this shit, but once you get in that fire and it's on you to do it, and you realize that you're being mad conservative, and like you should have called this and you should have called that, it should be easier on his level because he got people looking and probably suggesting things for him. But once he gets it, once Kevin Patullo and they get into a rhythm, it's going to be ball game. I'm telling you that right now. Once Kevin Patullo gets into a rhythm with the play calling, he's mixing up the run and the pass, it's going to be a problem. It's just my worry is in those crucial moments of playoff games, can you dial up the right thing? See, Kellen Moore, he had that experience. So this week, we expect to see, and I'll get to my stuff later this week, but we expect to see heavy blitzing. I expect to see them boys cut with that blitz. I expect to see Jalen get it out fast, get it to the edges, whether it be a Saquon or a Jahan, and get up the field. Because once you start burning them with the blitz, they're going to back off. Once you start, and remember when they were playing Washington last year, they was trying to blitz Jaden. Jaden was cutting them. They had to back off. That's one thing about the blitz. Like once you start burning them, they get you going. They don't have to back off because it's like you gashing them now. So like, all right, we gotta play rather safe than sorry. So that's my thoughts on it, man. I hope y'all appreciate this late night live. It's your brother, Oh God, man. One half of the Black Ball Sports Podcast. We'll be live Friday. Check us out. When we talking Commanders, Eagles, NFL predictions for the game, whatever else that goes on in sports that we deem that we need to talk about. But I'm out of here, man. It's late. Peace.